yeah, so that's just miscellaneous armies. My main army isn't very big, but that's it. So basically, just one little chaos beast. That is completely custom. All just extra rhino pieces added onto a Mega Bloks dragon, sand from the park, and the bent steel from extra model things, and whatever else I could find, basically all thrown together. I think it looks pretty darn good. It's one of my best models that I have, actually. And then have a squad of raptors here as well. I know the wire on him, he kind of fell off, broke off rather, and I had to fix him. And behind him we have Possessed in a, yeah, I remember I told you guys about that guy. It's customized. Oop. Another guy I made really, really spiky. Yeah, really spiky. And then their dedicated rhino, which I have everything on. I wish I would have magnetized a lot of my models. I didn't, unfortunately, but oh well. And then my two lords, Terminator Lord, and just a regular Lord with wings and dual lightning claws. And he does pretty good. Well, he does alright, I guess, if you plan him out strategically. Good enough for the board anyways, because if you can't get him to where he can slaughter people in time, he's just not going to do very well. So, kind of a downfall in him, but he's completely custom. I actually took a old Yu-Gi-Oh toy and ripped his arms off, put the lightning claws on, ripped his head off, put the customized another helmet put on him, and put the wings on him from that Mega Bloks dragon, and repainted it, and made a round base, and that's him. Then also got the market corn on there, some dangly chains off of his wings there. I don't know, I saw it off of some of the demon princes that they had customized and stuff, and I thought it looked pretty cool. So, yep, I wish I had a demon prince so badly. I'm gonna get one. That's probably the next model I'm gonna get. But then I have two squads. If you haven't noticed, I got the Battle Force first set I actually got of Chaos. So I got one squad of 7 and one squad of 8. This squad has one plasma pistol and a heavy bolter. The rest are regular bolters. And this squad, one plasma pistol again. I have 2 flamers. This guy, completely custom. His flamer's actually from the Raptor set. His horns are the horns that came off of the sides of this guy's helmet. His loincloth torso. Here, his loincloth torso is actually one of the extra pieces from the tank sets. Same with his shoulder pads. And basically just painted him up really nice. All the guys with stars on their backs. So like my other flamer with the custom devil horns on them there. All my special guys have stars on them. And along with my special squad, they have silver helmets with their regular bolters. And then one melt-a-gun, that's this guy. Didn't customize him much, pretty much just gave him gold boots and said to hell with it. I know, pretty lazy. But now these aren't like painted really good. I think the best models that are painted up to decent standards are the Raptors, a couple of the Possessed, the Lords, and my Beast. Maybe a couple select few other models. But yeah, I wish I would have spent a little bit more time on them. Basically, for main troops like this, I wanted to keep it simple so I could paint more of them quicker and get them on the battlefield. So it's all just base coat black with splattered red. It actually doesn't look too terrible bad. It's good enough to play with. And then painted their helmets and their bolters up nice. Select few of them have some trim over here and there. This is the first model I actually ever painted, and he's got the full red trim on him. And and the heavy bolter has horns on it there. That's actually from I believe the Zeech banner. Ugh, terrible. I should just wish I'd quit dropping them. But the horns on his heavy bolter are from the Zeech banner, I'm pretty sure. And I just cut them off and put them on there. And then a little Space Marine helmet on there and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. It's a little trophy stack. It's almost like a Terminator, not quite. Actually, that's something else I want is Terminators. There's a lot of things I want. And then we have a Land Raider with I have the Havoc launcher that goes on there as well, but it broke off, so I have to put it on again. This can come out if I want it to. These unfortunately can't really make them so that they come out here. Let's just can't really make them so that they come out. Just broke my smoke launchers off, but those can still turn and go up and down if I need them to. And then notice I have eyes and teeth with a tongue. Kind of a dorky kind of design, but I don't know. Again, I liked it. Obviously not done painting it yet. But yeah. It's going to have the marker corn on it. Now, I'm not sure. I think you are allowed to. Is basically my army is a custom army, so they get to be like whatever I want them to be, basically. So I the ones that aren't like Corn Berserkers, 8 Corn Berserkers, big deal, and they're dedicated Land Raider, but they actually do pretty good. They're not painted the best either, but they're painted. That's all that matters, really. But yeah, basically my main troops with their custom looking type color scheme. There we go. I call them Warp Reavers. So the symbol for that is a little circle with some basically electrical bolts coming out of it. On this guy you can see it pretty good too. And that's the symbol for my army. Warp Reavers. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool because they're from the Warp. And they're kind of colored up like Hacknar's Reavers. Like I know for sure that the Raptors are colored up like that. And the Raptors are some of my favoritely painted. My favorite actual models ever. The only complaint I have about them is that they're not balanced very nicely on the pads. Like they tend to fall over. See, like I'm not even hardly touching it. It's wanting to fall over on me. So that's a huge downfall to them. That's probably the reason why this guy broke off. I actually kind of want to break all of them off now and put wire around them because it'd probably stand up a lot easier. But they got new Raptors in the new codex. I have a new codex. It's the 6th edition. They got some new cool stuff in here, like just a select few things. They've got, actually, let me see if I can find it. Helldrakes, those things are cool. Oh yeah, these are the new Raptors. Personally, except for the extra detail, I think they're a downgrade from the previous Raptor armor design, but they still look pretty cool because they're chaos. Then they have another type of them. They're called Warp Talon. They're sweet. They have these things called Mauler Fiends and Mauler Fiends and Forge Fiends is what they're called. And then they have these guys and like Warp Smiths. They're just so cool. I'll leave the rest of it up to you guys to figure out. Ooh, there's another one that's cool. So you guys, honestly, if any of you watch this, you guys have to get the 6th edition for Warhammer 40k because they did a lot, if you hadn't noticed. Something awesome into this world from Power of the Chaos Gods. And I will say that my favorite picture in here is that one. It's just an amazing picture. It's just such a cool book. I love it. Remember, that was the first, or not the first cover, but the 5th edition cover. The 6th edition cover. I think it's way better. And it's hardcover. It's not the soft cover like the previous one. Where's the previous one? Here it is. See the previous one? It's not hardcover. Where's this one? Yes. So, yeah, I recommend that you guys, anybody that plays Chaos, definitely get this book. Anybody that plays any other army, I'm pretty sure they're coming out with more 6th edition stuff, so, or whatever edition you guys are on. I'm not exactly sure how the rest of the armies work, but the 6th edition rule book is out too, and I've yet to get that. Can't wait. But yeah, comment. Let me know what you think of my army. Let me know what you think would help me strategically in the future with my army. I know definitely probably what would help out a lot is that Demon Prince. Oh my god. And 2 Defilers. 2 Defilers, couple more Rhinos, and probably a lot more Berserkers. But yeah, that's what I think anyways. But again, let me know what you think. And yeah. Have a good night, everybody. Subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. My previous videos mostly about me complaining about my TV and and the Chaos Space Marine armor that I'm making for Halloween, which is painted. But yeah. Anyways, have a good night, everybody.